What's good with y'all at, man? Your boy Big Boosie back once again, man. Y'all know what we do. Make sure y'all go to Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Street Knowledge Podcast on my YouTube channel, man. Got a lot of good, interesting stuff up there for y'all, man, for real. A lot of good interest. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for me and all that. But I wanted to come up here and do a quick episode because the day's been like a learning lesson. I guess yesterday or all of the above. Shout out to the Beat 139. My boy Doc, Vito, Keith Cash, the whole Beat 139 podcast. Go check them out over there on YouTube too, man. Good people, man. They got my bro Dame Dash up there going over the I guess with all the insight that's going on with the Jim Jones bringing the goons down to get them, to try to jump them and all of the above with what's going on, man. And, if y'all didn't catch it, I want y'all to hear some of it, of what Dame said and broke it down, which that's old footage. Freekey, Zeekey, and them, and Jimmy, I guess they going through what they going through, so Zeke leaked the footage of Dame asking for, a one-on-one with Jimmy, and that's how it goes. We growing up, we got problems with each other, we grew up with each other, we do it one-on-ones, get it over with, we back smiling. I've done it several times. Me and my friends, man, that's how we grew up. And to keep each other tough in the hood. So when you're outside of your hood, that's just what it is. Throw them hands anywhere. Period. But shout out to the Beat for this one, which Dame said a lot of encouraging stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ray Sean said, Uncasa new music video fire. That's a fact. We coming with another one. Dedication to Harlem, and it's going to be for the Wrong Number movie that we dropping in a couple days. Facts. Gully just be chatting, talking for nothing. Y'all go over there to my channel. I had to put him in his place and show him what's going on over here. Ain't nothing about being broke over this side of town, man. And one thing y'all need to know, ain't nothing wrong with nobody being broke. It's just don't stay broke. Get back up. Get out there and get it. It happens to the best of the best. Everybody that's been up, they go down, get back up, might go back down again. It's just get back in position, man. That's it. But I like what a few things, I'm gonna give y'all a few things that Dame said. Y'all can go to the Beat 139 and check it out. And I just want to give y'all some of this content. Then I'm gonna give y'all a quick story with Freekey Zeekey when I had Dame Dash down here. But we're gonna go over some of this stuff. I'm gonna let y'all hear the commentary, man.
Like a packet of 016, a 100 packet of that good shit too. Oh man, I had to get rid of that.
Hey yo.
And then the whole bullpen was getting high on crack. Niggas, everyone turned into a crackhead. Like, I'm only doing this because I'm bored. I'm like, yeah.
Yo, but listen up, man. Here, man. Beat 139.
I'm right back. He's been pretty heavy in Chicago.
Beat 139, man. We want to definitely show love. You know what I'm saying? To Dame Dash, man, aka Dusko, aka Mr. CEO. You know what I'm saying? He got on the phone, man. That nigga said one time, he was like, yo, y'all are invited down here, man, to my spot. I'm going to give y'all a carte blanche of everything that I got going on.
And what Keith Cash talking about is Dame invited him down to his new spot that he got. Big studio. He keep a big studio wherever he go, wherever he move to. That's a fact. So he invited them down and showed them around where they be filming. He got a whole bunch of stuff going on, like a little compound that he got. And he was showing them around, so they showing, how they appreciate him doing that, and then they're gonna let him speak.
And whatever he said came out of his mouth was factual. I mean, we've been to the studio. He commandeered every single space, square inch of every building that we actually walked into this weekend.
VIP style.
And everything was VIP. We had to wait for nothing. We didn't have to wait to get on camera. We didn't have to wait to get mic'd up. We didn't have to wait to give interviews or to be interviewed. You know what I'm saying?
Meaning he got a full staff down there making noise. Ray Sean said Max be on fire. That's a fact. They saying now they starting to hear some good new music. I ain't get to check it yet, but I'm gonna check it. I hope so, man, because we want to see Max stay floating, man. It is what it is. He came home. It's time for him to get back on his throne, man. Got to give our brothers, even our sisters that's out there working hard, some, thumbs up and encouragement, and just back them all the way, man. That's just that, man. Yeah, it's called 3.5. Big fat. Narcos 3.5. Y'all go check that out. Max B in French Montana. Salute the French. I hung out with French one time. We was at, I think, Cameos when it was in Charlotte. They had a big one. Shout out to my brother Mad Max. Brought us on the tour bus, all of the above. And French act like he knew us for 100 years. And we hung out with them all night, balling out in Cameos, man. But yeah, let's get back into the Dame Dash.
And when it was time for us to eat, we ate good. When it was time for us to do what we need to do, everybody down here showed the same love that he showed us. Everybody around showed that same love. And this is a new thing that we want to let be known. We're going to say this here on camera. You know what I'm saying? For all you people's, man, that had your opinions, that actually doesn't know who this guy is, the guy that y'all say was broke, he got a chance to show us, me and my niggas. I'm gonna speak for me and my niggas.
100%.
What we seen, what broke.
And this how I feel, right? 'Cause I don't bring everybody to my crib. You understand what I'm saying? Though? The people I do bring to my crib, the people that I got a good feeling about, or people that I respect, and majority of people I love. But this man invited us to his house. It ain't no regular house, man. You understand what I'm saying? The house ain't regular, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all that stuff you see him by the water and all that stuff, we talking about. He over by the parks and all that on that. That's that man's house, and I ain't gonna even talk about
what type of
the
traffic he get.
The traffic, he got jet ski traffic.
Oh, that's the type of
he got jet ski traffic.
And that's just real talk, man. That's my boy Vito, man, giving it up for real. And everybody always have a story about somebody broke, but they do it from behind these cameras. Half of them never even seen $100,000 in their life and be talking about somebody. But we're gonna finish listening, man. They at Dame Dash house first, and then they on this little compound that he got out there.
Oh yeah. What do we park when we park, right? What we park there in front of
in a wraparound driveway.
Oh, okay.
We're hoping to go through the gate. To trick the gate coming in and all that.
Was it a pool?
Yeah, it was a pool. No, it was a lake. But hear what I'm saying?
There was a pool in there too.
Right, we're going into the gate.
Yeah.
You ain't.
Shout out to kids from Hicktown. What up, boy? I see you. Vicky says, shout out to the Hill 148 fam. That's a big fact. Big Spidey, Charlie Moe, Mr. Nick, man. Oh, man, Jabs. The list goes on. My boy Earl, y'all know what it is. Big shouts out to my boys, man. Childhood friends. Big facts.
Coming in there.
Oh, nah, yeah.
Nah, my man screaming you, man. And we going to the White House.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all that stuff you talking, all these guys and all that stuff, that's me, bro. That's what broke looks like, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to see that for my own eyes and speak on behalf of the brother Dame Dash.
Not only that, like he said, internet. We mentioned his name, numbers going up. That I didn't realize that, but I'm like, damn, I just see it. Like the numbers, his name on shit now is just crazy, and it's crazy. Normally people he lit right now, like he like probably the top person right now.
He is it because you know what he is? It's best style. It started out as best style. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you like viral every day now, right?
See, man.
He was viral last week.
Yeah, but
Let she go viral.
Huh?
Oh, let she go viral.
Everything we do. So
with the Charlemagne thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Who giving donkey today? You know what I'm saying? We got a new saying. So stay tuned.
What's the saying you say?
What is it? The cool seller of the week.
The month.
The
day. The day.
Nah, not the day.
Not the day of the week.
But he gonna win, I think, every week for a long time.
Yo, listen.
50 might be in the running, a strong running, a little strong tight face running.
So y'all people's man, y'all niggas man ought to pay attention to actually the things that he's actually accomplished. When we doing interviews at, All this shit right here. We can just keep going room after room after room. It's stages, equipment. I'm not even gonna talk about the work ethic. This motherfucker works. Like,
I think I gotta go down there and show y'all around my bro compound, man. Dame, I'm about to suit up. Come down there, bro. Come show them what it is, man. We gotta keep this Harlem movement running big. That's why I like what Vito keep cashing on his door, man. For real. Shout out to Doc too, man. That's a fact. Beat 139.
this shit is inspiring to me and my niggas because guess what? We 7 days. That's our motto. We 7 days. You understand? And we don't want to keep hearing this because we got a chance to see it. All this donkey shit that's going on. The Charlemagne, the fucking, this Jim Jones. I want you to shut these motherfuckers down because guess what? This is your fucking time. You are back, nigga. The next time.
And that's what I keep telling y'all. That's why they saying he back, because y'all ain't see it yet, because he said, yo, don't say nothing yet. But y'all about to start seeing the promo in a minute. We're going to be running on tour. We're going state to state, so y'all get ready. I promise y'all, something big is in the making. It's already made already. We just wait for the promo to start hitting, and then we'll start going public with it. But this is what they talking about right now, man. Big facts.
We come here,
but Jam still be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
That's that hustle spirit.
That was old with him and what's his name? It's no beef, right? That's just old, yeah.
I mean, put it like this. When that happened, we all had it on tape a long time ago, but collectively, it just seemed embarrassing for Harlem. And, for me, family, if we truly are family, should be kept, family fight, but the rest of the world don't need to see that. I didn't think, it didn't look like it went in his favor in that moment, you know what I'm saying? But, I just felt real disrespected that he had brought some people down to even think about doing something to me. And my girl was out there, his girl was out there. But it was like some fights you just don't even be proud of. It's like being your child. So you don't be like, I just spanked my kid. And I'm not saying my child, but I know him young, and it's like to see that version of him is a lot different. Like I said, his name was Jomo before Jim Jones. He became Jim Jones, but I know Jomo. So I'm not saying that's soft or whatever, but I know that version could not beat me. You know what I'm saying? And at least I had to see. But either way, as a man, somebody comes to your establishment, it'd be like someone coming in here. It was the reason why when I had a barbershop, I would feel any kind of violation in the barbershop was a violation to me. Like, this is my spot, you gotta take that out. And if you did something like rob somebody in my spot, now I got to come see. And that type of stuff would happen. So I'm like, man, I get so much trouble when I'm outside because I feel like I'd rather go out on my shield and get beat up. I have to get beat up before, especially if it's ain't no guns or nothing, before I'm gonna just let somebody straight disrespect me. Or like if somebody goes stick them up, pause like that, I gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? Like show me that. I'll give it to you, but just show me. I'm gonna give it to you.
So what Dame basically saying also is if somebody, stepping up and asking you to fight, you come into his establishment, or even if it was his establishment, you came in there and did something to somebody, and you cool with him, that's disrespectful to him also. And he gonna have to come see you. That, and not mean just meaning him, meaning that's just how it go. That's how we all was raised, man. You did something in my spot, homie. Like, you can't do that and think you get away with that. You could have waited to catch him somewhere else, is basically what he's saying. Also, what he's saying is, if you're inviting me to a fight, then I gotta see what that's about, whether I win or lose. That's what he's breaking down right now.
Show me a gun.
Don't bluff me. What do you said, nigga, it was in his establishment? That just like somebody come to your house.
Well, it was a misunderstanding between Chrissy and my girl about Lady Vampire, and it was something that happened the way they spoke to each other. But Chrissy came down first, and we had resolved it because I know.
And that right there stopped the rumors of people saying that Dame was jerking Jim Jones or on somebody and stuff like that. It was over. The two women wasn't seeing eye to eye on something. Just that simple. Y'all know how that goes. Two men with their women can get involved. Just that simple. But we'll finish listening.
Chrissy, I've known her for years, way before Jim, and.
And big shouts out to Chrissy though, man. That's sis, man. For real, for real. I hate that this type of stuff even surface and it went down the way it did because, like Dame was saying, they were like brothers, man. And you know, it should have just went if you know they was having differences, just them get it on. But shouts out to Chrissy, man. Good people, and she handled that situation real good. She's getting real big thumbs up all over the internet right now. She handled that like a real grown woman. Shows a lot of character. All the above. Gotta show her love on that for even stopping that, because if she wasn't there, it probably could have went to the left very fast, man. So shouts out to Chrissy, man. That's what our women is for, man. Hold it down for us, man. Because at the end of the day, she still might have saved her man, which is Jim Jones, for him getting into some trouble and his friends, man. So we got to look at all the angles of why Chrissy is the hero in this whole story right here that we seeing, or this video we seeing, man. Big shouts to Chrissy, man.
Then he pulled up because he called me and I kind of like hung up on him because he was popping it. He was like, "I'm coming to see you." I was like, "I'll be over there." And I didn't really believe that he could ever disrespect me and bring some other people to come hurt me. I couldn't believe that. It'd be like me telling somebody to punch my uncle in the face. You know what I mean? And if I got a problem with my uncle, then I just got to fight my uncle. But I ain't gonna never have no stranger, no one I don't know do that. And I just couldn't believe, because he was like, "You'll punch him in his face," and I was like, I couldn't believe it, man. You know? So you know, a good thing. It's good that nothing happened, because
for sure.
I'm not gonna say I'm the toughest guy in the world. Like, regardless to whether I would have lost that day or not, eventually I feel like I would have won. So I felt like it wouldn't be good to jeopardize a bunch of people's lives for no reason. You know, like getting a real friend is never gonna send someone else to put themselves in danger. You know, you're gonna put yourself in danger before the people you care about. So I was just like, you know, but either way, it wasn't nothing that we was all celebrating.
See, that's big right there, what he's saying. And he's not disrespecting Jim Jones, nothing. He's still keeping it cordial. He just explaining the video and where it could have took people and got other people in trouble for something that could have just been a quick one-on-one and got it over with, man. But I like how he's explaining it, and he's explaining it with character, with morals. He ain't trying to look like no tough guy. Everybody was, going crazy on different platforms, but he just keeping it cordial, man. That's just what it's all about, man. All that acting tough and all that out here, we ain't got to do none of that, man. And I'm saying in general with people, there's no need for us to be trying to shine on each other, want to fight all the time, and or picking them things up for little unnecessary reasons. Because we know how that can get in the mean streets in New York City, period. In any borough. Facts.
It was like that shit was whack. It was like, we can't be the unit that we once was. Like, I can't look at my brother the same. I can never, there was a time I walk into Jim's studio, Mel Matrix, they would all be there, and I have full safety. I feel trust, because I would never think he would just snap a finger and say, "Yo, do that."
Yeah.
People are cool when they agree with you. Toughest niggas is the coolest niggas in the world, but once y'all get at a disagreement, it can get very disrespectful. So that's why you also have to be selective with the people you do business with, because it's like, I know how I'm gonna be if I get mad. If I know how that person's gonna be if they get mad, and I know that they get mad often, at some point I know it's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a complete violation to me, because I'm listening to you talk.
Now you get right? Your homie just called me.
What's up?
He was like, "Hey, you want me to do this up?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, that was years ago." Yeah. But every OG or someone that is in that level was like, "Y'all, is that done?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a violation, because if I'm here, right? If I'm in my establishment, I'm picturing what you're saying, and you come in and you order, right? And you order some dudes that hurt me, like, I don't even know if we can ever get back cool ever again, because that's a threat, man. Like, suppose they would have did something.
Right.
Suppose they would have did something.
Yeah,
then that's not cool, man. Like, that you can't. That's not a light conversation. Because I see how you holding. You're strong. You've been around you. You strong mentally for a street. You strong for his business. You strong for his life. I watched you, I studied you. You know what I'm saying? Because I just really met you and got the good feel for you. And I like you as a friend and as a man and as a family man. We met your family. But what I'm saying is that
Sanford imports meat.
So yeah, what homie's saying is, as my boy Vito speaking, will Jim, Dame be able to be back friends again? If somebody that you thought was your friend take it there with you, would you ever be back cool with him and have some people jump on you and really cause you bodily harm, man?
for your dude that you came up with to threaten you like that, I don't know if I can ever even, I can forgive you, but I ain't gonna never forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that.
So me and my brothers, I don't want to see nothing happen to him, but it was more like, yo, just stay over there.
Yeah.
Once again, he said he's still my brother. I don't want to see nothing happen to him, but you know, you be over here, I'm gonna be over here. That's what Dame is saying, breaking down right now, and that's what's deep about it, man. Because in real life, man, we all we got out here, man. We sometimes let our temper take it too far where we can't even return back, man. And when the smoke really clears, the people that's outside, that's around now, because getting money, popular, they only around for the money. When you knew the person that you grew up with is around you for who you are, and you started getting money, they still around, man. You gotta try to keep these relationships, man. And a lot of people be thinking that that's a game. It's not a game out here with that, man. For real.
I just needed to know what was going to happen the next time we saw each other, so I knew how to react. So that was that time I reached out to him after that, and I was like, yo, you really want to like get into it? Like, I know your son and all that. Like, how we, you know what I mean? You know, it just was too far gone. But we needed to know, all right, but when I see you, what is it? And we did agree, like, now we cool.
So we good money.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
There's no way that I'm gonna just like I preach that they program us to fight each other.
That's what I was going.
When I get in the
So what he just said is he called Jimmy after that altercation to see what it was gonna be. And he like, I know your son, like what it is. And they agreed to, like, it is what it is, over with. I ain't, you stay on your side, I'll stay on my side, but you know, they still cool, for real, and that's what it is, man. So they you know, they good. So back then, because that footage is old, but that's a good thing. And I'm gonna give y'all a quick story in a hot second on that. We'll finish listening a little bit, then y'all can go to the Beat 139 and see it yourself.
program, I gotta be like cognizant that, oh shit, I'm in that program.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where you know it's wrong, but when it's you like, fuck all that. And then you're a bad example. I can't do the same thing I'm telling people not to do. So I don't really profess or will have a problem with any black man at all, because that's what they want. So, you know, me and 50, that's jokes until it's not. But right now, it's jokes. You know, me and Cam, Fredo, and again, that's the name, no Fredo. So if you're doing some sucker shit and look like it, it might, you're gonna be like, yeah, no Fredo. So that's the new shit, no Fredo. That's when you're doing some sucker shit, no Fredo, don't do that. But my point is, you know, I don't want to see nothing happen to him. I do feel violated because he brought my children into it, but I'm telling my hands, like, just relax, because they might do some shit I don't know. You know what I'm serious? So they got to be wrong.
So you go for the fair one, I heard, something like that?
With Jim? And to me at home, or any gangster scenario, a fair one is the most manly thing you could do, because you might not like the dude, you deal with it, and you'll both go home.
That's right.
And then you respect that person. But anyone that not willing to give a fair one, especially when it's cold, they're a sucker. Don't be tough sending somebody to do your dirty work. If you have a problem with it, it's man on man, and let's be brothers after.
Right.
And that's respectable.
That's how we grew up, though.
That's how we grew up. So
yes,
I've seen like real niggas getting real money, and a nigga that's not getting so much money, and nigga be like, yo, I need a fair, all right, take the jury off, y'all chill out, and we do a fair one. I've had a lot of fair ones. You know, I gave a couple.
So when you
got friends of you know what I'm saying?
When you asked for the fair one, Dame, what happened? What was the reaction?
Well, homeboy, he was like, he didn't want to fight. And, you know, I was like, yo, but you work out. You tough. What's up with all the muscles? And, you know, I do that to get, so I can fit good in my clothes. But to me...
Chill, y'all go over there and check that out, man, for real. Romeo Madoff, what's good? What's good? Peace. One of my knowledgeable brothers to be over there on YouTube with me, man, for real. That's for real, man. Shout out I'm gonna give y'all a quick story with Dame and Jim Jones, man. I've said this story before, so this for some of y'all that didn't. I had a booking for Jimmy down here. I was booking him for one spot in Charlotte. Somebody else wanted to book him after that, so I set the booking up. So, well, they wanted to book him first, and I said, being here, be here, I'll book him for another spin. We keep it running and keep it moving and all that. So Dame and Jimmy was going through what they going through with that situation right there. I've been knew about that situation, and it was something to the point where Jimmy invited Dame to the Frank stand on somebody's platform one time, and it was like opening up a can of worms. And you know those is brothers, so I don't get in the middle of none of that. Once again, Jim my boy, Dame my boy. I got respect for both of them, and it's like I just wish my boys could get along type situation. But anyway, so me just, you know, having the loyalty that I got, because Dame was down here running with me and my brother Jay Black at the time, man. And Dame had flew back to LA. So, you know, me just being cordial towards Jimmy and towards Dame, I called Dame up and say, yo, bro, I got some bookings for Jimmy. These kids ready to send the money, and I'm going to go ahead and book them and take them to another spot right after being here, be here. I don't got to pay for the flights and the hotels and all that. It's already done from that, and I'm going to eat off the back end with where I'm going to take them, man. So, you know what Dame said? He said, man, I ain't worried about Jimmy. He said, at the end of the day, that's still my brother, man. Get your money, Boost. Do what you do, man. Go ahead, put some money in that man's pocket, too, man. I said, I hope to say no more. I was just calling, following protocol. And that's what he said, even at the height of when it was fresh, he still was overlooking that. And this is the type of stuff they always wonder, why do I defend Dame Dash? I'm going to defend him because at the end of the day, I know where it's harder. I know what kind of person he really is. Everybody say he speaks crazy to people. Nah, he just say things in a tone that a lot of people don't like to hear it. But what he be saying is things that really matter, and it's real facts. He just say it real loud, boisterous. That's just how some people are, man. But you just paid attention to him because he's all over the, you know, the tabloids and everywhere for yelling and barking on somebody when he's fighting for what's right about something. That's just that. That's just that. But I'm just saying, he said, yo, go get that money, man. That's my brother. I ain't even stressing it, man. We'll probably be back speaking again anyway. And this is before all of this type of things, you know, escalated. So I'm going to give y'all another quick story of how people didn't understand or really didn't know Dame. A lot of people been hearing about his hand game is nice through the, you know, through all these through the tabloids, and you know, it just goes around. But when me and Jay Black had him down here in North Carolina, we started booking him for shows. And just so happened, the first show that we had lined up once we brought him down here was a spot that we had took him to in Durham called The House. So Bull City, if y'all not from North Carolina, not familiar with North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina is one of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina. Very dangerous. They call it Baby Brooklyn. Nothing to play with. And you know, Dame Dash at the height of who he was at the time, going to spots like that could be very, you know, critical. It can get that way. And things can escalate in the Bull City in 2.2 seconds. And that's a fact. Huge facts. So, you know, I got the building, we lined the building up. And once I lined the building up, I started putting the promo out. The promo was going crazy. So Freekey Zeekey heard about it. Freekey Zeekey used to live in Bull City. He had his clothing store out there, him and his wife. Shouts out to Zeke. So at the time, I didn't like what he did, but I understood. So one day we going to pick Dame up, and we was getting ready to go eat at Dame's Chicken and Waffles and all that. And then my other spot, called Rally Point. Dame love Rally Point. Shouts out to Drew. That's one of my business partners, and with the liquor, the Kalaka liquor that I showed y'all earlier. If y'all didn't see it, go to my YouTube channel. And we about to bring that Kalaka back. I gotta hit Drew up. We got some things to do. But so we sitting down eating. I see Dame on the phone. He hang up the phone. He was like, "Yo, man, Zeke just called me, man." He was like, "Yo, you might not want to go to that club and that party and all that, man." And I'm like, "Why would he tell you that?" He was like, "Yo, he was saying that it's crazy out here. It's buck wild out here." And Dame fresh down here to Durham. So hearing that kind of information, and he had his wife with him, my sis Rocky. Shouts out to Rocky. He was like, "They saying these dudes is wild out here." I'm like, "Yeah, they wild out here. That's a fact, man. But we wild where we come from. But you with me. They love me in Durham. Highly respected in Durham. Highly respected. All the big dog gangsters and all that is a lot of them is my friends. Anyway." And he looked at me. He looked at Jay Black. He said, "Man, I'm gonna trust y'all blindly. I'm going. It is what it is." It made me feel better because we was pushing and pushing and pushing. We was pushing. The promo was out and everybody was talking about it. Dame Dash coming to Durham, the Bull City. And that was the day that showed me that, oh nah, Dame Dash ain't no softy. He ain't no punk. He ain't scared to go nowhere. And that's a fact. Took him to the club, had his wife with him, had our team with us, had some of the finest Bull City thoroughbreds with us, moved in sequence and formation, made sure my bro was all right. He went in there, had a great time, man. Signing autographs, everybody coming over smiling, gave him nothing but love in the Bull City, man. And that's what I tell people. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. You come to people's town, you show them love. When you showing love, that goes against everything. The energy is too powerful when you are positive. You trick the negative energy by showing positive energy, especially showing it to the people that is from there. And that's why we lasted so long in the Bull City, because I always came through and showed love, even when we had them problems out in the cities and with certain people and all that. It's been times that they even tried to set us up, even with police stuff, tried to set us up. But we show so much love. The guys used to tell us, "Yo, man, when they had me in the police car, man, they kept asking, can we get you? Can you get Boosie to get him and sell you some stuff?" He said, "Yo, you gotta watch yourself." That's one thing. And just other things what they be hearing. So we was able to calculate, back them up off of us and all that. And you know what I'm saying is show love wherever you go in whoever city, especially the dangerous ones, man. It ain't about being soft. It's about protecting what you got going on. And I ain't saying go there in that town and be soft. No, earn your respect also. Because if you be soft, then they're going to take advantage of it, and that'll turn to a whole different story. But anyway, Dame came, had a ball, put a couple thousand in Dame's pocket, and he was like, "Wow, this is crazy. My friends put money in my pocket, man. Ain't nobody never gave Dame Dash nothing." He said, "Wow." And I didn't pay him and give him no money that night. I waited till the next day. When we got out, I forgot where we was at. We was I think we was by a lake somewhere chilling, and I gave him a couple of racks, and he was like, "Wow." He said, "I wasn't even expecting none of that." But me and Jay Black was like, "Nah, we gotta give him something, bro." He came through and rep for us. And we put the stacks together, gave it to him, man, and he showed love, man. And that's just the story that I want to tell about, how the homie came through. And another, it's a thing of when you are a general and you got a team, you got to move like a general, man. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet for your team when you are the one in the front line, and you got to step up, even if it is, doing that, if that's your world. I ain't saying to do none of that. Or if it's time to knuckle up, you got to knuckle up and show them this is why you are the boss. You are the ringleader. Sometimes you gotta knuckle up. And that's just that. Another story, my brother Unique Mega Audio, can't even make it up. We used to hang out at Savoy Manor in the Bronx. Big Phil, what up? We used to hang out at Savoy Manor in the Bronx. We in there deep, 10, 15 deep. We in there chilling, having a ball. And the dude, it was a dude in there, and this is a time when niggas jump off the roof for Unique. In his prime. Dude come in there bumping him and all that, and then kept trying to, dance by him and kept trying to try him. And he trying to egg him, and and so we looking like, yo, what's up with this dude, man? The team ready to go and thrash this dude in the club. We trying to still keep it cordial because we never go nowhere trying to fight, start no fights, no nothing. And we deep, and them toys is outside. And I don't mean the cars. Inside of the cars type toys is outside, ASAP. But what's what Unique do? And this, he's the general at this point in time. He goes and buy a Corona, he goes and buy a Heineken. Start drinking on the Heineken. And he stood by the dude just to see what the dude was going to do again. 2.2 seconds, he smacked the dude with the whole bottle with still a little bit of the beer in there. Crashed the whole bottle in this dude's face. Dude falls straight to the floor, jump back up, take off running. Unique running behind him. And all of us running outside behind Unique. We didn't even see which way he went. He running behind this dude so fast. But my point to it is, he took matters in his own hand as a general. And there was a bunch of us in there that could have did or stomped homie out crazy and all that. And mind you, he even had a bunch of stitches all through his fingers. He had to go to the hospital that same night. And I'm just giving examples, man. When you are generals, man, sometimes you got to take matters in your own hand. To show that these are the reasons why you are a general. It ain't just because you got no bread. It's because, yeah, I get out there and handle me too. And that's what I do. Big facts. But overall, try to avoid problems. Especially if it's with homeboys. But if it's with homeboys, get them one-on-ones out the way, man. Just get them out of the way. It is what it is. That's how we was raised. And that's the stuff that Dame was trying to break down, man. So, yeah, y'all go over to the Beat 139. And y'all go and check out the full interview. Y'all get to see the expressions of everything and all that. As they are talking, y'all get to see some of the facility that Dame got. It's a big facility. It's on YouTube. And make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel and check it out. Street Knowledge Podcast. Street Knowledge Podcast, man. We making noise over there, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. When y'all go over there, make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all hit that like button for me, man. Your boy Big Boosie, man. Rude way, I see you. We out.